All right, everybody, welcome to Fremont High School in beautiful Oakland, California for Week 7 of the UFA season. Today we've got the visiting 4-1 Salt Lake Shred versus the 5-1 Oakland Spiders in their 11th season of professional Frisbee, hoping to recapture some of that 2015 magic, looking for a title run this year. I'm UFA champion Sam Swink. Without my normal co-host Matt Ruby, today I've got in the booth Nick Tolfa. Nick, I'll get to you in just one sec. Shred, they're red hot after dropping this season opener to the Atlanta Hustle in Atlanta, and they've run off 4 straight wins against the Bighorns, 2 games against Cascades, and the Oregon Steel. This is the first meeting with the Spiders. It's their lone road game this weekend, so they can kind of go all out. The Spiders, however, fresh off a road loss, their first of the season to the Summit, the Hungry Summit. They're now 3-2. They were missing a few key players in Colorado. Really wanted to stay above 500, not drop below. These teams have met 5 previous times since 2022, and the Shreds still hold a perfect 5-0 record over the Spiders. Spiders, obviously.
Jack Williams in our first game against the Empire, and he's just he uses his body well. He has a big mark, which we really like to challenge throwers.
Oh, this one over the top, a second effort.
Man,
is that Kerr?
That is Kerr.
Sliding in like it ain't no thing. Kerr, easy pickup for a not so easy overthrow there. Shows a little bit of the speed. 2-1 here. Saul, really, I've been very impressed by Saul's work ethic as a cutter and a clearer. I mean, you can just see he's making so much space for his team. He's still uncovered here. Maybe that's part of the a design poach for Salt Lake, but Saul making his presence known here on this O-line. Magzig has to flip out to Gordon. Gordon into the end zone. Saul with a big layout grab, 2 hands. How many big layout 2-handed grabs are we going to see in this first quarter, Nick Tolfa?
Well, looking forward to a lot more, and hopefully 1 or 2 on deep.
High stall situation, yes, and that will be a turn. Shred get it back there. Good read on the handler defensive set. And now they're racing here. Kerr might put. He will. Lefty flick out to space. Is this going to convert? It absolutely is. Beautiful touch on that throw. Finds one of the Jorgensen brothers. That is number 6. That's, oh no, excuse me. Yes, that was number 6.
To that foreside, knowing you really want to come back to the break side.
Robot the info. Oh, look out. Big bid there. And there's a huck. Exciting point here in the end zone. Is that going to hang up? It is. And a nice rundown by Matt Rustnoggle.
You're going to see. And there's the turnover. Let's see if the Spiders can capitalize on it now. Kern's going to pick up.
Kern's shooting. Looking end zone. Coming over the top. It's 2 Spiders underneath the disc, and they're going to find it for a break. Or, excuse me, was it a hold?
That was a break.
That was a break, yeah.
A break. We got the...
Has to go backwards potentially. Nice swivel of the mark here. This one floating. Eli in pursuit. Kerr. Eli comes up huge with the right and slaps it down. He wants the disc back. He said somebody cut deep. I'm chucking. And I'm right, because Sawyer Thompson in pursuit. Sawyer Thompson on his horse in the back, and he finds it. Whistled live here. Kerr gets the reset. That was a high stall count to start.
Excellent pressure from Seamus Robinson in that reset space. Seamus, really dynamic defender. We love having him out here on the Spiders.
Huck up here to the Shred. Yeah, absolutely. Nice find here. That's Eberhard. Really, you can't be lackadaisical about getting into the end zone because that, oh, excuse me, nice bid here from the Shred. Huge D block coming through the middle, and another break chance here for the Shred. Over the top, it's a hammer. Is that going to work? It absolutely is. The Shred strike back super quick.
Spider's going to have to really think about shooting it at the end zone pretty soon if we want an opportunity to score here.
Magzig hammer looking for Williams maybe, or Burns.
Wow.
Burns over the top. Randy Moss is it from the back. That was incredible. Burns. How did he slip through the defenders there?
That's a great read. Well, it seemed like we had a couple people stretching deep, and similar to an NFL Hail Mary, he was the one coming up from the shallower space.
Look out. Max Williams comes through, anticipates that throw, and makes a great poach D for the Spiders, getting this disc back. Another break opportunity. Look out. Robin recovers nicely there. Is this one going out to space? Yes, it is. Max Williams, another shot at the end zone here, and he's going to walk it in for a break. Nick Tolfa, great analysis. You let the defensive offense run there. They had the opportunity. Eventually, they got that shot upfield. Here's Valley. Nice give go. Nice throw to space. Leo Gordon, he's going to have to lay out. He does. He finds it. Leo Gordon into the end zone for Frankenberg, and he converts there. Leo Gordon made that one a little. It was a little dicey there, but he seemed like he was under control most of the time. And Sawyer Thompson, I thought maybe had a chance on that throw, a little underthrown, but Shred back in the driver's seat here. McKay over to Kerr. Low throw. These margins are just a little. They're a little behind their receiver with some of these throws, but Salt Lake is doing a nice job adjusting their feet, their hands, getting a hand on the disc, pulling them in, and fortunately managed to set up that bracket much more successfully here. They're making confusing cutting lanes here for the Shred.
That was an excellent scramble from both Sawyer and Max Williams to identify those threats and take them away.
Shred looking end zone. That one's going to work. Nice backhand out to space, fielded well by Jace Dunabell, number 22 there. And Jace, the recipient. Leo, relatively uncovered here at the front of the stack, and he's going to go end zone for Saul. Saul, baseball slides in, finds it, and he's making a goal angel over there on that far sideline. Great angle here from our Kerr hitting the deck, showing the speed when he needs to. Shot to the end zone here. Rusnagel, the intended receiver, and he's going to walk into it. Seamus Robinson flips up to Kearns. Kearns here, maybe looking shot. No. Hold that thought. He's opt-in flick. This one trailing off to the right. Sawyer Thompson in pursuit. Goes up big with the right hand. Yes, that is a great read by Sawyer. Eli making a hard throw look relatively easy there. That one hung up for him. What'd you see on that break? Sam Pugh there. Spiders having to shoot over the top here. Magsic, no, nice defense. Double team there from Walker. Almost creates a mistake there from the Shred, and there's a run through deep from Leo, and he's gonna find Walker. What a change of pace for the Spiders. Where did he come from?
And that's great defense by the. Yeah, even if they're getting that pole center, they're still halfway through the end zone.
Look out, what a D, what. Crowd trying to will some defense here into the Spiders. Excuse me. Shred looking end zone.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful balanced backhand throw to space there. Finds the end zone. 22-20. Shred strike back. Tolfa, what'd you like about that?
And I think you might want to be a little greedier and try to get that a little further downfield. But the Shred not opting for the double team here. And
it's going to
instead
pay off,
finding a great poach block from that downfield space.
Great poach block indeed, and they're off to the races here, looking to capitalize quickly. Jorgensen, finds his brother into the end zone, and a nice quick conversion on the break. Clock's ticking here. About 30 seconds left in this game. Shred need a goal, and they need it quickly. Kerr, maybe the intended receiver. No, peels off back. This one going far side. Wow. I think that will work. Valley has to curl back around, and a ton of contact.
Catch.
Yeah, great contact, or great catch there. And look out, there's a D. Salt Lake, an opportunity here. Kind of overload this front far side of the box here. Try to create maybe some, look out. Wow. This one up over the top. Fielded by the Shred, red zone. And a lot of contact, but a goal indeed for the Shred, and they have tied this one up at 23s.
And Dylan Burns really cutting effectively, being one of those main connectors between the downfield space and the handler core tonight.
Yeah, connector, great word. I mean, he's been super solid in that role the whole season and last year as well, but yeah, especially tonight here for the Spiders as they find the middle of the field here. Look out, Evan. Gets that is a block. I think Sam Pugh, number 29, flew in and put a hand on that one before Evan could touch it. I believe there is a timeout, one timeout available for look
That's
out.
It's going to be high. Oh, great close by Jason to challenge that, but great catch by the Shred player to maintain possession. Oh, got away with the travel there.
Little travel, little contact. Maybe comes out in the wash there. This blade over the top is going to be the first strike here in overtime. Shred, big break here, and they already used over a minute of clock. I mean, that's about as good a start to an overtime frame as you could ask for this Salt Lake squad here. Shred won a travel there. They may have had a case, but I think he was kind of trying to adjust from the defender at his feet, so probably fine, no call there. Here's Williams. Back to Valley. Kearns again lost his mark, and he's shooting backhand into the end zone. This one hanging up, a taller defender here, but it's over the top. A second effort, a third effort. Oh my goodness. That one touched every player 2 or 3 times.
Side, Jason hanging in that deep space, Max fronting pretty heavily.
Ooh, and a huge bid for the Spiders, but
And
Salt
the
Lake.
Shred shooting deep.
Yeah, looking for the kill shot here. Valley
Let's see if
on the
Valley can
back
get
foot. Oh, he just got boxed out, and the Shred are going to convert. Yes, they are. Shred are up 25-23 here. Under 2 minutes left in overtime, and that might be all she wrote here if the Spiders. This should do it.
That'll do it.
The Shred can hang on. 6 seconds remaining on that clock. Stall is 7. They are going to walk away with an overtime thriller here. Coming back last second in the fourth quarter, getting that tie, and then just working so hard in this overtime frame to overcome the Spiders 25-24. Nick Tolfa, I gave us overtime. Oh, I didn't. The Shred did. The Shred gave us overtime. A super exciting game. Not the result we wanted to see here in Oakland, but what a piece of work here from Salt Lake on the road coming into